Can't hear anything. You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. 833-212-1017 is the number. I couldn't resist. 833-212-1017 is the number. The look on Zach's face was priceless because I thought you could see me doing this. That's why I did this and said, I can't hear anything. And he went, oh, I got it. So what I need you to do is take that off. This whole thing. Yeah. Because we're about the same size. So I'll just, just flip it right quick. And no, he has this Cole Bucks jersey on. And personally, I'm feeling some kind of way about it because I don't have one. I'm always the last person to get any paraphernalia from the truth. Like literally, I am the last person hired when we started, last person to get paraphernalia. Like I had to beg for a baseball cap. I don't even know what that thing is now, but I had to beg for a baseball cap. I had to beg for it's just terrible. And I know I'm just kidding. They've treated me phenomenally well, and I've had a phenomenal time being here. So I had a thought. And by the way, we've got JB Bell and Erica Wright coming in from Northwestern Mutual. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. They'll be in for a segment or two to talk about that. But here's the. I was trying to figure out how are we going to stop all this crime and all these things that are going on in the city of Milwaukee. Like I've been trying to figure out what we need to do in order to get the Common Council to pay the money or to do something to get us safe in the city of Milwaukee. And so this is just a thought. But if people decide not to come to the city, they can give businesses an ultimatum of either you complain to the city to make it safe or we're not coming to your business. I mean, think about that. If it's unsafe for me to go to a gas station to pump gas, I'm simply not going anywhere. When my employer calls me and says, hey, we're going to fire you because you don't come to work, I'm going to remind them that I can't because it's unsafe for me to go get gas, or I got to drive so far to get it that it becomes, it's not even cost effective for me to even go get the gas and then drive to work because I burn too much. I'm wasting money. Like we're going to have to take drastic steps because what's going on today is that people are deciding it's not worth it. It's unsafe. Like now, instead of people saying, have a nice day, they say, hey, be safe. Like, what is that? Why are we allowing criminals and mischief to occur in a city as big as ours? There is no reason why people should be able to do that. But yet here we are, letting crime tick over and over. How many accidents have we had in the city in the last couple of days? It's only Wednesday. We've had like one or two a day. How many 12-year-olds, 15-year-olds are shot or either shoot somebody? They were talking about it this morning on Truth Be Told. I mean, at some point, the only power we have is to literally stop spending our money in the city. When the companies decide to complain to the Common Council to change things, then it'll change. Because clearly, city government is bought and paid for by businesses. And if it's not, they should act like it. I don't think it is. But at some point, the mayor's got to do something instead of sitting back on his laurels and just doing nothing. And so that's when I thought about it. I said, maybe we should just stop spending our money in the city. Force the businesses to force the mayor to do something about it. Stop talking about going to Madison and take us with you to Madison. Stand on the steps of Madison and protest it. If you can protest about anything else, protest about that. If you can protest to Republicans about something as innocuous as whether or not you're going to get unemployment compensation and you gotta work on finding a job first. That's just bizarre to me. You complain about one thing, but then when it comes to actually bringing money, well, we'll let the mayor, we elected them, we'll let them handle it. See, and I'm not saying do it, and I'm not saying protest by boycotting businesses, because I would never say that. I would say never boycott a business, unless that's a personal thing. It shouldn't be something that you go on a radio or TV and start screaming. That's just me. But at some point, you have to put your money where your mouth is. At some point, you have to step up and tell these businesses, you have the power and the money to tell the city, this is what we want. If you want more policing, then you'll get it. But if your employees say they're not coming to work because it's not dangerous, when they're not buying your gas, your food, you see what happened in San Francisco. The flagship store of Whole Foods shut down. They closed because there's too much crime. Their employees don't feel safe coming to work, getting into the door to go to work. Chicago, 4 of the 8 Walmarts closed. Too much theft, too much crime. And remember, whether you like it or not, where Chicago goes, Milwaukee goes. I used to say 15 to 18 years. Now it's 15 to 18 months. But you better be careful. We need to push the city to make the city safe. Push the business to make the city safe. Because either way, no matter how you slice it, we win.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth.
Tune in to Truth in the Afternoon with me, Dr. Ken Harris, for my financial empowerment interview with Northwestern Mutual. Wednesday, April 12th at 4 o'clock, I'll be joined by Northwestern Mutual financial advisors, JB Bell and Erica Wright, where they will discuss key financial terms everybody should know. If you have any questions, you can give